Out here in the heart of the American Midwest, endless golden fields quietly stretch as far as the eye can see. One of the most powerful, yet often underestimated crops is at work, fueling economies, feeding livestock, and filling kitchens all around the world. Soybeans may look small, but, honestly, their impact is just massive. From cooking oil to animal feed and even industrial products, this humble plant plays a central role in modern life. What makes it even more fascinating is how American farmers have really perfected the art of growing soybeans using a blend of tradition, science, and, cutting-edge technology. In today's journey on Evergreen Patch, we're diving deep into the complete soybean gardening process in the United States, from preparing the soil all the way to harvesting fresh, high-quality crops. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand how it's done, but you'll also gain some practical knowledge you can apply yourself, whether you're working with a small plot or just studying large-scale farming systems. Before we dive in, take a second to support the channel. Hit like, share this video with someone interested in farming, drop a comment with your thoughts or questions, and subscribe to Evergreen Patch so you never miss out on practical, real-world agriculture guides like this. Now let's get straight into the process. The journey of soybean gardening begins with soil preparation, and honestly, this stage determines everything that follows. In the United States, farmers typically start preparing their fields in early spring once the soil temperature begins to rise above 10 degrees Celsius. Soybeans thrive in well-drained, loamy soils with a pH range between 6.0 and 7.0. Instead of heavy plowing, many farmers now practice no-till or minimum tillage methods. This approach preserves soil structure, retains moisture, and prevents erosion. Crop residues from previous seasons, especially corn, are left on the surface, acting as natural mulch and organic fertilizer. For gardeners, this translates to loosening the soil just enough to allow root penetration, while maintaining organic matter. Testing the soil before planting is essential, as it helps determine nutrient levels and pH balance, ensuring the right conditions for healthy growth. Once the soil is ready, planting begins. In the United States, soybean seeds are typically sown between April and June, depending on the region and climate. The seeds are planted about 1 to 1.5 inches deep, with proper spacing to allow airflow and sunlight penetration. Precision is key here. Modern planters ensure uniform spacing, but even in a garden setting, maintaining consistent rows improves plant development. One critical step often overlooked is inoculation. Soybean seeds benefit from being coated with rhizobium bacteria before planting. This natural partnership allows the plant to fix nitrogen directly from the air, reducing the need for synthetic fertilizers and enriching the soil at the same time. Watering plays a crucial role throughout the soybean growth cycle, but it must be done carefully. Soybeans require moderate water, especially during germination, flowering, and pod formation stages. In many parts of the United States, rainfall provides most of the needed moisture, but irrigation becomes necessary during dry periods. Overwatering can be just as harmful as drought, leading to root diseases and poor growth. The key is consistency. The soil should remain moist but never waterlogged. Drip irrigation or controlled watering systems work best in smaller gardens, ensuring water reaches the roots without wastage. Fertilization in soybean gardening is unique compared to many other crops. Because of their nitrogen-fixing ability, soybeans do not require heavy nitrogen inputs. However, they do benefit from phosphorus and potassium, which support root development and overall plant strength. In United States, farming systems fertilizers are often applied based on soil test results, ensuring precision and avoiding excess use. Organic options such as compost or well-rotted manure can also provide essential nutrients while improving soil structure. The goal is to support the plant without disrupting its natural nitrogen cycle. As the plants grow, pest and disease management becomes a top priority. Soybeans are vulnerable to pests such as aphids, beetles, and caterpillars, as well as diseases like powdery mildew and root rot. American farmers rely on integrated pest management, combining observation, biological controls, and targeted treatments. Regular field monitoring helps detect problems early before they spread. In a garden setting, this means checking leaves for discoloration, holes, or unusual spots. Natural solutions like neem oil or introducing beneficial insects can effectively control pests without harming the environment. Healthy soil and proper spacing also reduce disease risks by improving airflow and preventing moisture buildup. Around 5 to 8 weeks after planting, soybeans enter their reproductive stage. This is when small white or pale purple flowers begin to appear along the stems. These flowers are short-lived but incredibly important, as each one has the potential to develop into a pod. During this stage, the plant requires stable conditions, especially adequate moisture and minimal stress. Any disruption during flowering can affect yield significantly. As the pods begin to form and fill, the plants gradually shift from vibrant green to a yellowish hue, signaling maturity. Harvesting is the final and most rewarding stage of the soybean gardening process. In the United States, this typically occurs 3 to 4 months after planting, usually in early fall. The key indicator is when the leaves have dropped and the pods have turned brown and dry. Inside, the beans should be firm and fully developed. Timing is critical. Harvest too early, and the beans will be immature. Wait too long, and the pods may split, leading to losses. On large farms, combine harvesters handle this process efficiently, but in a garden, harvesting can be done by hand or with simple tools. After harvesting, the beans should be dried properly to reduce moisture content and prevent spoilage during storage. Soybean gardening is more than just planting and harvesting. It is a process that reflects careful planning, environmental awareness, and a deep understanding of plant biology. From soil preparation to pest control, every step plays a role in achieving a successful harvest. Whether practiced on vast American farms or in a small backyard, the principles remain the same. Respect the soil, monitor the crop, and respond to its needs at every stage. If you found this guide valuable, make sure to subscribe to Evergreen Patch, share this video with others who are passionate about farming, and leave a comment sharing your thoughts or experiences with soybean gardening.